Hey guys, and welcome to an episode of Stuck in a Truck. I'm Michael J. Solar, and as always, we like to start off with a little bit of gratitude. So I always like to say thank you for liking, sharing, and spreading the word about such an inspirational show that we can get out there to help people really expand their 2021 to a whole new horizon. So as you can see, if you're not listening and you're watching live on Facebook right now, you can see that we're not actually in my truck today. We're in my office. So I want to give a little bit of a shout out to Duffy's Garage out there in the Falston area and say thank you very much for doing the upkeep and repairs on my trucks. That way we can keep it going. So it's a really awesome thing that we have such amazing people out there today that are helping other people and building people and helping small businesses. So Duffy's Garage, really want to give you a shout out there for fixing up my truck, making it what it needs to be for 2021 to keep these messages going. So today's episode is going to be about staying away from still people. And I think this is a really good message as we move forward, because I find this to be happening more and more often where, we talked about in past episodes how we tend to go to the wrong people for advice. We go to people that haven't done it, that aren't doing it, that are, and we ask them all the time, like, hey, what do you think? How do you fix this? How do you do that? And that kind of stuff. And the thing is that if they haven't done it, if they haven't been there, what kind of advice do you really think you're going to receive from that person? Do you think they're going to give you the words of encouragement? Do you think they're going to give you the proper steps of success? I mean, the truth be told is, if you want to be a business owner, you really need to seek out and hang out and learn from other business owners. If you want to be a manager, you need to hang out, learn from those managers. You want to be around the people that have done it or are doing it, because they're the ones that hold the keys to that success that you're looking for. So today's episode, as I said, I want to talk about being and staying away from still people. And what that means is not people that are standing still physically, but standing still in their mind, right? So they are still complaining. They're still broke. They're still making excuses. They're still going nowhere. They're still not making any changes in their life, and they're still living in the past, right? Then let's think about that for a second. When we think about this, when you put the phrase still to what I'm saying, this is how you have to look at it, going, are they still complaining about the same bukkake crap that was going on months and years ago that doesn't matter, that their emotional connection is irrelevant, it's not going to move them to the next step? Then you need to distance yourself from that person. They're wasting their time, but now they're wasting yours if you're around them, right? So you want to think about where you put your energy, where you put your time, where you put your focus. And if you're putting it in around the complaining, the disconnect, you are pushing yourself to an unsuccessful part. You're putting yourself in a position that is going to be coming drown and out. I mean, I always tell people that the best place for drama is Netflix. Outside of that, it is irrelevant. You don't need it in your life. So if you're looking to expand your paycheck and you're looking to instill your bank account and you're still looking to expand your riches, well, don't hang out with broke people that spend all their money, because you're going to wind up doing the same thing. This is why it's a no-go. It's a don't do it. It's not a smart move. If you want to start to build your wealth, if you want to start increasing your values, increasing your savings, increasing your investments, start hanging out with people that have the increased bank accounts. They're gonna show you a lifestyle that's gonna give you the steps to get those things. Living in the past is another big thing I see all the time. People want to still talk about their history. They still want to talk about their exes. They still want to bring up when they were kids. They still want to bring up all this stuff that doesn't really matter. It's not moving them forward. So as 2021 comes on and you're grasping this one by the set you can't describe, and you're going to launch your 2021 to a whole thing, you need to get rid of the still people, the still broke, the still complaining, the still living in the past. Remember, if it already happened, you can't fix it. Stop wasting your time, right? You need to start focusing on the things that are going to get you where you are. Another big one that comes up all the time is the people that still want to complain about things that they have zero control of. Like, seriously, like, you have no control of it. Don't worry about it. It's that simple. Hey, it's going to snow. I can't stop it from snowing. I'm not going to worry about the snow. I'm going to handle it when it comes to me. And outside of that, I'm going to put my time, mental energy, and focus on the things that really matter, which is going to be building my family, building my business, building my workers, building these people around me, because that's what you need to be focusing on. I can't stop the snow, and I'm sure you can't either. You can't make it rain. You can't make it snow. You can't make it sunny. You can't do those things. Don't waste your time. Your time, as we talked about a couple episodes ago, again, is the most valuable thing. You cannot get more of it. And the downside is when we allow the still into our world, it's not just that moment that we lose, but we lose everything after it. We lose our own complaining, our own emotional connections, our own, how much poison is in our brain now that we need to eliminate and get rid of because of the fact that we allowed the stills into our world. And that's what we have to be careful of, because that's something big. And if you're ready to make a change, you need to get rid of the people that are still not making changes. If you're going to focus on losing weight, then you need to focus and be around the people that are starting to do the same things you're doing. If it's the people that are going, it's going to be really nice when I live in a nice tropical area and I can't wait for this and I can't wait for that, but they're doing zero, not a damn thing to move themselves into the next level. Hey, I wish I had more money. Well, start saving. I wish I had this. Then start doing. If you are ready to be a doer, you're ready to take the world by its balls and own that bitch, then this is time for you to start doing it. And the first step is eliminating yourself from the stills, managing your time, focusing on the things, and surrounding yourself with the people that are ready to get the shit locked and loaded, because that's what's going to influence you. That's what's going to help curve your body. That's what's going to help curve your brain. That is what is going to move you to the next tier, the next level, the next thing for success that you want. And I know you want it, or you wouldn't listen, you wouldn't share the Stuck in the Truck. This is a great show to bring you guys together, to lock in the mindset that you need. And here is the key. It's always on a Wednesday, because Wednesdays become what they call hump day. It is the halfway point. It's where we're losing our momentum. We got to get through the week, and our brain starts switching at, God, I just want to get to the weekend. Listen, the whole purpose of breaks, of vacations, days off, is to get you rejuvenated, to come back to the real hustle. Real hustle is your job. It's your influence. I mean, if you really do the math, and I'm sure you haven't, and this is going to really suck when I tell you this, but you spend more time at work than you do anywhere else. So why is work such a negative place for you? Work is supposed to be the focal point. Work should be exciting. Work should be the thing that you look forward to, because of the fact of the matter is that's where you're going to spend the most time. So if you really think about it, why are you wasting the plus side time when you're home alone, when you're with your family, when you're on vacation, bitching that you didn't, or surrounding yourself with people that are bitching with people that are not moving the thing that you spend the most time into a positive, right? I mean, let's look at it that way. So if 8 hours a day times 5 days, that's 40 hours a week that you're spending. There's another 40 hours minimum that you're spending in resting, which means there's only another 40 hours that you're spending anywhere else. And then you have to look at that into what it really comes down to is you have to do your math on this one, and to simply realize that who you're surrounding yourself with, who you're being around, is influencing those things. So stay away from those still people, because you have the mindset for success. You have what it takes to make 2021 your bitch. You're the one that's going to take your company, your business, your team to a whole new level. You're the one that's going to be designing, multiplying, and drafting these things. So if you can't find the people to learn from, then be the people that people need to learn from. This is the year for you to step up and make it yours, and show other people that you are a leader, right? And that's what I'm really trying to push to you today. Get rid of the still people. Get rid of those complainers. Get rid of those negative Nancys. Get rid of them all. If they're still complaining, they still broke, they're still making excuses, they're still going nowhere, they're not making any changes, they're living in their past, and all they want to tell you about how yesterday was better than today, or let me bitch about yesterday, then guess what? Get them rid of them. I mean, at the end of the day, that's what you have to look at, is if you can't look to the future, if you can't move forward, and you can't see where you're going, then I need to eliminate you. This is what the mindset you want to have, that I need to push you away until you realize that where I'm at is moving forward. It's doing the right thing. It's moving into the next generation. It's helping others. It's designing the change. It's leading right? Telling somebody to go to the gym and lose weight, or telling people that you want to lose weight, doesn't mean you're going to lose weight. It doesn't burn enough calories stating those words. You have to take the step. You have to take the leap. And you're only going to do it when you're surrounded by people that are doing it. So after today, I want you to take one big thing from today, and that is to say that you are going to become a doer. You are going to take action. You are going to make the moves that are necessary to move yourself in 2021 into an incredible year of nonstop success for you. That's what it comes down to. That's, if you take anything away from Stuck in a Truck, take that. Take that from me, is that it's that simple. Is you become a doer. Take the action. It is what you can do. It's what it's all about. That's what we teach in dog training. It's what we teach to my kids. It's what we teach in general to everybody and anybody. This is time for you to do it. Get away from the still people. Unless those still people are giving you tips to success, showing you how to do it, leading you to the gym, leading you to better diets, leading you to where you want to be. So if you're one of those still people, maybe it's time to look in that mirror and stop it. As I talked about in past episodes, maybe it's that time. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching Stuck in the Truck. I can't wait to see you next week at Dog Talk and as well as Stuck in the Truck. If you have any questions, thoughts, concerns, please always feel free to reach out to me. I am here to help you become the best you possible. So if you're ready to become an entrepreneur, a success coach, or anything else, please let me know. We are here, we are building, and we're doing it together with you. So please like, subscribe, and share us on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. And let's get this message out there that it is time for 2021 to be yours. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all next week.